Tuesday is alive and well here on CTV Morning Live, but we're talking about the kids and keeping them busy on March break, and sometimes maybe they can put the devices away a little bit and actually get hands-on and kind of get that creative juice flowing. And it's always great to see the list and the products coming to us from Noise on Toys. And Marcia McQuarrie, always a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for setting up an awesome table once again. It's like usually we're like, we don't have enough table space. There's always so much stuff that comes in.
Well, I limit what I bring because I know the tables.
Well, people can go and check out the site. There'll be a long list, but we want to break down some of your favorites and some of the new ones that have been developed for spring and for the upcoming time.
Well, we have a nice mix between the non-tech toys, and we do have some that have sort of their hands-on tech toys.
Absolutely.
That Bloxels over there. Do you see with the little pixels there?
Yeah, so how does this work?
Well, this is, it's an app on your computer, but you work with your hands on. This is going to be what this child wanted the pixel to look like, the little character that's going to go around in the game. Right. So you just use the app to take a photo of that, and it brings that, and you have that little character. Okay. Then the next thing you would do is create a scene board, and that is a bit different because the blocks, then the colors of them represent different things, like gold for the yellow or a text ball for the white. And so you then put the color on with the app afterwards. But it's just an incredibly great.
I'm looking at this. I'm thinking on a lap, in a vehicle, being creative, making your figures, making your people, taking pictures. This would be fantastic. Yeah. And then seeing it all come together.
And then you get to play a game afterwards.
That is awesome.
This is another one that's not so much tech. It uses, you put your cell phone on top and match up the camera where the hole is, and it turns it into a microscope. And what's being magnified, I think they said about 100 times, so it's a good quality microscope. It comes on the screen. This way, and so you can also take pictures and email them.
And we'll come onto the phone screen.
On the phone screen, because your camera's right there.
How amazing
is that? And it means that you can see it much more easily than through a view scope. But also, it's very social because several people can sit there and talk about it at the same time.
Absolutely. What's this one called?
This is the Science X, and it's called a Smart Scope. It's by Ravensburger.
I want people to see how this looks.
That way you've got the French packaging here, but that's
the picture.
Yeah, that's the picture coming up from a little picture there.
That is awesome. There's a little B, the big B. Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
So maybe for something non-techy, we have this game set here, and it's put out by Wonderforge, and there's 20 different games you can play, and you make the characters and the markers with Play-Doh. There's so
I want to show this. So this you put all the pieces and the gems went on there, but it was done through this.
And well, there's like 4 or 5 molds. It's also licensed. This is Sophia. There's the Doc McStuffins. There's several different licenses there, Mickey, Minnie, and they each have molds that you can make the characters. So there's the little bunny the squirrel and the bunny.
And they're ready to go.
Yeah, and another non-tech toy would be this Fuzzies, and it's a new one by the Orb Factory, and it comes with a mold.
So this is the box?
That's the box. And there's 3. You can get a bear or a dog or a cat. There's different sets you can get.
And these are essentially molds.
Yeah, there's a mold here, and you use the wool. It has to be actual wool, and you just layer strips of it with. It comes with a little sprayer that you can attach to almost any bottle, and you spray soapy water on it and felt it down, right? And then instead of having to tie it, they've given you these clips that you go around. You throw it in the washing machine, wash it, dry it on high temperatures. Yes. And this is what comes out.
These are awesome. These are awesome. Right. And the kids feel very attached to them.
Well, because they've made them. They've made them, so it's much more, involving.
And I asked you that too, actually. The mold is reusable.
It is absolutely reusable. So you just get some more from the craft store, and you can use. So you can, now they've got indents to show some of this kind of detailing, but you can put whatever detailing you want on it, because as it goes through it, it adheres.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's a really fun craft.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
There's going to be a little side business of people going, look at these handmade dolls.
Yeah, for sure.
Really nice. Okay, and then this one, we're seeing, I've seen a lot of the videos, like on YouTube, where, the domino, the chain reaction. This is it. This
is Bing Bang Bong, and there's several of these targets that are set up. Basically, you put the balls in here, and you rig them so that when they go off, it hits the target and sends another ball off, and you get them all oriented to end up in here. I don't think we have it on because it makes loud, blaring noises.
But so it'll set it up, tell you where to go, and then you should be able to create that chain reaction.
Right. Well, no, you experiment. You're figuring it out. So you've got lots of time on March break, so this is where you're doing it. There's also a lot of science behind it. I mean, it is actually essentially a science kit.
Off the couch, over the table.
Oh, totally.
Hit the picture frame, into the sink. Perfect. It's all there. So where can people go? Oh, and by the way, because I know it's so great for the adults, but there are some for kids, and I like that there's some instructions to this.
There is. Just to make it sort of prettier, the techniques for cross-hatching and different ways to color at the beginning.
So have you gotten into the coloring?
Yes. Yes,
so
but
relaxing.
yes, it is.
I know.
It is, and you can use a lot of time up.
You can. Use the right pencil crayons. That actually makes the entire
Totally
difference right there.
different, yeah.
Thank you so much. Where can people
Thank
go
you.
for more information, get the full list?
TheNoiseOnToys.com, and we have our article posted, I believe, this morning.
Okay. Get ready for March break. It's right around.